Welcome back, and it's good to see you. It has been a minute, as you always hear me say, because I disappear for long periods, but happy to be making a video where we're actually getting out and shooting some photographs. So I've picked a place that I found on the map, and it's not far from the beach that I was at that had all the rocks and birch trees. I don't remember if that was after the storm with all the storm damage, but anyway, regardless, it's not far from there. It's a sand beach, I think. No, maybe not. No, I think it's a rock beach. Anyway, doesn't matter. We're gonna go check it out. There may or may not be something to shoot. It was supposed to be foggy, and that's not happening. So we're just gonna go with it and see what we find. Well, I just pulled up, and this place looks pretty fantastic. So we're gonna walk around on the beach here and see what we find. It definitely is better than I thought it was gonna be. Of course, that doesn't mean it's gonna be great for photographs, but we'll see. Sunrise is still another 20 minutes off. So let me get out of the car and go check this out. I might have just found a pretty cool place. I think I'm excited. Wow, there really is sand here, and mosquitoes like crazy. I just realized I probably shouldn't be putting footprints in this beautiful sand if I want to photograph the beautiful sand. But check out all these great little islands out here. This is good stuff. Looks like we're setting up just in time. Just got to work fast here. I'm not expecting this first shot to be earth-shattering, but I think it's going to be pretty. And nothing wrong with pretty. So what I've done is I've zoomed in on the different layers of landscape from this foreground of kelp out to the next layer that has the rock on it, and then that final layer with all the trees, and then the sun on. Yeah, like I said, nothing earth-shattering, but it certainly is pretty. It's just great to be out. Gosh, it's been such a long time since I've been out. Man, and I have never been to this location. And this is really much cooler than I thought it was going to be. I figured the mosquitoes would be settling down by now. Not so much, though. That's the first exposure. Let's see what other things we can find. We have these beautiful islands out here that I'm wondering if I can get something with these clouds as the light is hitting them in this just most amazing way. Okay, so I've reorganized my composition here, and I'm getting part of the beach with the ripples in the sand, and sun behind the clouds, with a little bit of maybe the godlight's not really happening, but and then the land off to the left. It's a halfway decent composition, sort of a triangular shape. I think it's gonna be nice if I get the right one with the waves the right way. We'll see. All right, now that that's done, over here behind me I saw some sort of interesting rock patterns where the rocks are sort of sunk into the sand and the sand has some waviness to it. So we're gonna go over and take a look at that and see if we can pull something out of that. I think that could be real cool. And also, I am loving this reflections of the sunlight on the sand. So we're gonna shoot some of that before we go over and do that. Let's do it. Oh, I really like that. That is beautiful. Mosquitoes are coming at me again. All right, we're gonna use F14. I know it's not quite as sharp, but I don't want to lose the sharpness across these rocks. So here goes. 2-second timer. F15, 1/15th, F14, ISO 64. And here's the shot. So what I like to do when I go to a location to shoot, especially like this particular location today, the light wasn't ideal, but that's okay. There's always something to shoot. But that's my point here. The reason I'm running around looking at the rocks is because the light might not be ideal for shooting the sun or the islands or something else, but the light is always going to be good for something. And I love the way these rocks have these indented patterns with the waviness from the water. And here's another one I think looks really interesting. And so I'm shooting this in black and white, and with this harsh sun, but slightly hazy sun, we're getting really beautiful light on these rocks. I mean, I'm really digging this. So unfortunately on this one, really not digging the fact that there's a piece of grass in the middle of the shot. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to try to get that grass out of there. See me pulling this piece of grass out of here. And it's gone. All right, well, maybe that's against the rules. Don't care. There are no rules in landscape photography. The one rule is do whatever the hell you want. I used to not subscribe to that, but I definitely do now. Because everything from gatekeeper rules to you can't overdevelop. Like Thomas Heaton did a video last week where he was basically attacked by some of his viewers saying he overprocesses. I don't care if you want to make your sky bright blue and everything pink. It's not overprocessed. It just isn't someone's taste. It has nothing to do with overprocessing. It has everything to do with somebody's feeling like they can somehow control others and tell them what they think is right. There is no right in any of this. The sooner you realize that, the sooner you'll be making much, much better photographs. Because if we insist on trying to control what others create and how they create it and what they're allowed to do, that ruins what we're doing. It ruins the hobby, it ruins the practice, it ruins the art of landscape photography. I mean, all you have to do is look at Ansel Adams' black and white photographs and talk about overprocessed. They were processed to within an inch of their lives, but they're beautiful. And it's because he fully understood the darkroom and how to process. If he was alive now and making photographs, you damn well bet he would be using Lightroom, Photoshop, best camera he can find. He was a gearhead like nobody else. So if somebody says real photographers aren't gearheads, that's absolute horseshit as well. The greatest photographers were gearheads. All of the greatest ones of the last 100 years. You have to be a little bit of a gearhead to get the quality of the photo that these artists desired and were going for. So don't let somebody tell you you're overprocessing. They're idiots. Do it the way you like, and eventually your vision will change to where what you create will be your style. Your style. I hate that term, but you'll eventually find the level of development and processing that you need. Anyway, I'm running on here. I love these rocks. I love them in black and white. I hope you love them too. Man, it's been a beautiful morning. I don't know that I'm going to find anything else, but if I don't, let's go ahead and call this. I want to thank you for coming out again. I know it wasn't a whole lot of video, but it's a good step back into it, and I'm really glad you came and joined me on it. If you made it this far, put banana in the comments, and also, if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. At least half the people that watch my videos, they're return watchers, but they don't subscribe, which doesn't make any sense. Also, hit the thumbs up, because that gets my video seen. And I want to thank you guys for being so great. Some of the comments have been just so inspirational as I'm going through my time of burnout and trying to get my head back in the game. People have just been so supportive, and the private messages have been insanely supportive, and I want to thank all of you for being there for me, and I'll try to be there for you through all of this. So thanks again for coming out, and I will see you again next time, hopefully sometime sooner than 3 months from now. We do have a great, the fall up here is insane, so I'm going to be shooting. I'm doing a trip to Baxter State Park, and yeah, we'll see. Maine is a huge state, lots of stuff to explore, so I'll see you again next time. Thanks, guys. Bye-bye.